Okay, here we go. Focus. Speed. I am speed. One deck, 4 tiers. I eat tears for breakfast. Breakfast. Maybe I should have had some Digi-Eggs. Would have been good for... No, stay focused. Speed. I am speed. Faster than hybrid, quicker than Omni. I am Pulse.
Hey Pulsemon, you ready?
Oh yeah, Pulsemon's ready.
Ka-chow!
Welcome to Sauce or Loss, where we look at the most recent support Bandai puts on our plate and see if we throw in the pot or pour it in the trash where it belongs. When you think of Digimon mascots, who come to mind? No, not Agumon, not Veemon, not Gilmon. No, not Luke. How did Gotsumon even get on here? I'm talking about Pulsemon, the mascot of the Vital Bracelet, who's had a long stay in the TCG, but now with BT16 got an actual full line with support. So let's dive into the all-new Pulsemon support. Well, looks like we don't have a new BB, so we're gonna jump into the new level 3, aka the one and only Pulsemon. Pulsemon is a level 3 green Digimon with 1 KDP. It can digivolve onto a BBmon for the cost of 0. It has on play, reveal the top 4 of cards of your deck, add 1 card with Pulsemon in its text and 1 card with Abbott and Electronics trait from among them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck. With the inheritable all turns, while this Digimon has Pulsemon in its text, it gains 1 KDP. Before we even get into this card, why is it green? I get as it differentiates from the other Pulse cards, and spoilers, it'll get built up more at BT17, but why? Now I can't go into Bulkmon or other possible yellow level 4s? How will this affect Pulsemon's legacy? Now you might think I would say this card is lost from color alone, however the search is really strong and will get stronger with the next wave of support, and the inheritable is honestly pretty decent, just a flat 1k as long as you go tribal. Definitely sauce when going tribal, but if you decide to go, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing, with a yellow base center deck, you're not missing too much not running this. So before we want to go to the level 4s, I do want to take a minute to talk about the promo card, PAL. Just PAL.
Huh?
Man, Bandai is getting lazy naming Digimon these days. Nicknames aside, here in the West, we had an event called the Evo Cup, which occurred very close to BT16 pre-releases, and contained packs of alternate printings of cards exclusive to other regions. However, included for some reason was this promo.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I guess they couldn't fit it anywhere else, so they slapped it alongside these cards and called it a day. It may not be a BT16 card, but close enough, so we're including it. PAL is a level 3 yellow Digimon with 2 KDP. It can digivolve onto a BBmon for the cost of 0. When attacking once per turn, by placing 1 level 4 card with Pulsemon in its text from your hand, as is Digimon's Bottom Digivolution card, activate one of the placed cards when digivolving as an effect of this Digimon. Your turn, while you have a Tamer, this Digimon gets plus 3 KDP. Rules text, name, also treated as Pulsemon. So you know how I complained the new Pulsemon is pure green? At least this one's yellow, so the show's still on, boys, get the streamers! Yippee! The effect is honestly really unique, and I like it a lot personally. It takes a lot of inspiration from the manga of having the strength of a champion level, but still staying a rookie. You get to essentially get a free Evo effect and have a level 3 with max 6 KDP during your turn. So you must be running 4 of these, right? Well, the issue lies with the lack of inheritable, and also to trigger its effect it must be attacking instead of start of main / on play. Also the lack of level 4s that can use this, but we'll get to it eventually. That still doesn't make it a bad card. Honestly, I'd run 2 copies at most to get some nice Evo effects. Sauce, depending on the eye of the beholder. For me,
So good.
finally, now it's time for us to move on to the level 4s in the line. Let's see what all these level 3s with Pulsemon and text we're building up to. Oh yeah, that's a little side tangent. All these cards going forward are going to have effects based on 3 or more security or 3 or less security. So just for everyone's sake, to read the cards faster, I'm just going to use the terms 3 more or 3 less, okay? Alright, cool. Alright, and to start our level 4s, our first card will be Runnermon. A green level 4 with 4 KDP. It can digivolve onto a Pulsemon for 2. with on play when digivolve, 3 more, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, 3 less, gain 1 memory. It has inheritable all turns, while the Digimon has Pulsemon in its text, gets 1 KDP. Well, it's in color with the new level 3, so that must make it good, right? As much as I want to rib into it for not being yellow, the effect is honestly pretty solid, basically an unconditional Elydramon, and that card still sees play now, and in a pinch can become a 1-cost Evo, so honestly pretty cool, and overall a solid, easy 1k boost inheritable. This is peak Zoomer right here. I'm sticking out my yacht for the Rizzler. You know, fellow kids, that's okay. Sauce. Pretty solid level 4. We'll definitely see some use for the coming future. And the next Digimon we're going to be looking at is Magnamon. It is a black level 4 with 4 KDP. It can digivolve onto a Pulsemon for 2. It has on play when digivolve, 3 more. Until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your Digimon can have its DP reduced by your opponent's effects or isn't affected by digivolve effects, 3 less. One of your Digimon gains blocker and reboot until the end of your opponent's turn. It has the inheritable all turns, while this Digimon has Pulsemon in its text, it gets 1 KDP. Don't shoot! This card may be black, but don't let its color deceive you. The protection it gives and possible blocker and reboot is super solid to let you swing with your stack and not have to worry about keeping a blocker for later. Really versatile and the same inheritable as Runner, so you're not missing out on the DP boost. What more can you ask for? No, really, what more can you ask for? Be grateful for what you get. What, you want more Tyrannomon theme support? Yeah, me too, buddy. Get in the back of the line. We've been waiting since 2002. Sauce. You give the deck a BT11 Metal Gray X at a cheaper level and cost? Why would you not use it? Alright, and for the next level 4... Wait, where's the next level 4? So what am I running to complete my ratio of 10? 2 BT6 Pokemon? Like, I could, but come on, man. Well, guess we move on to level 5, so hopefully we get more level 4s in an upcoming set. Wink, wink. Time to begin this Olympia of evolutions. We have a whole 5 colors of Evo to look at. Let's jump right into this ocean of cards with Divemon. It's a level 5 blue Digimon with 6 KDP. It can digivolve onto a level 4 with Pulsemon and text for the cost of 3. On play with digivolve, 3 more. Unsuspend one of your Digimon, 3 less. Return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Inheritable, end of attack once per turn. If this Digimon has Pulsemon in its text, by trashing the top card of your security stack, unsuspend this Digimon. This card definitely makes a splash into the deck, allowing an easy unsuspend and a decent bounce up in a pinch, and the Inheritable, which by the way all the level 5 share, is really nice for extra swings and setting up your security to be that magical 3. You may be wondering, why does this level 5 have an on-play effect? Why would I ever want to play level 5? This isn't Davis. Don't you worry, this will be a surprise tool that'll help us later. Sauce. I wouldn't stock up on 4, but running 1, even 2, is a good call. Our next level 5 we're going to talk about is Templemon, a level 5 yellow Digimon with 6 KDP. It can digivolve onto level 4 Pulsemon and text for a cost of 3. On play when digivolve, 3 more. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4 KDP until the end of their turn. 3 less. One of their opponent's Digimon gets security attack minus 2 until the end of their turn. In the Inheritable, same thing as Divemon. Finally, a card in the line that's yellow. Can't believe it took this long to get here. The beat is on! Is what I'd like to say. But 3 or more is pretty underwhelming for level 5, and a 3 or less is okay to stop a single attacker, but that's the issue. Single attacker. It's not a terrible card, and it's yellow, so you can try to fit BT7 Kazuchi for theme, but spoiler, just wait for BT17. Loss. You could run 1 for tech, or use it for a more yellow-based deck, but definitely the most underwhelming of the level 5s. Now the next level 5 we're going to be talking about is Pissmon. It's a green level 5 Digimon with 6 KDP. It can do the Pulsemon Evo effect. On play when digivolve, 3 more. Suspend your opponent's Digimon, 3 less. Gain 2 memory. Inheritable. Same as all the other level 5s. Whoa, gotta go fast with this card. This Evo is way past cool, huh? Letting you stun any Digimon for a turn and get an Evo for 1 in a pinch. This is totally Okay, I'll stop now. In all seriousness though, a really solid level 5 to run of the deck, and can make a decent combo piece. Wink wink. Sauce. Run 2, that's the way to go. Our second last level 5 is Shroudmon. It's a level 5 black Digimon with 6 KDP. It can do the level 4 Pulsemon Digivolve effect. On play with Digivolve, 3 more. Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, 3 less. Delete one of their Digimon with a play cost 6 or less. Inheritable, still the same, nothing's changed. This card is armed and dangerous and is taking no prisoners. We all love a solid digivolve on any Digimon, and afterwards getting rid of possible aces or the same stack you just digivolved is really nice. This card is definitely a straight shooter. You better be running these. Sauce. Always nice to keep a backup weapon when needed. Now, our final level 5 we're going to be talking about is Climbmon. It's a level 5 purple Digimon with 7 KDP. It can digivolve onto a level 4 Pulsemon for a cost of 3. When digivolve, 3 more, draw 2, trash 1 card in your hand. 3 less, you may play 1 Digimon card with Pulsemon as text and 6 KDP or less from your trash without paying the cost. At the end of your next opponent's turn, delete it. End of attack. Whoa, win the game! Nope, it's still the same unsuspend. Nothing's changed. So now we see why the whole line had on-play effects up to level 5s. Getting an easy drawn Digivolve, and possibly using your Batman's 2 belts equivalent of effects can be really solid to pick when you need it the most. It's really solid design. Though the issue to overcome, just not with this card, but with other cards you've seen, is hitting that Magic 3. If you make it happen, boy oh boy, you're gonna get some cool plays. Sauce. Run 4 to do some wicked combos. Finally, the moment we've been waiting for. It's time to get into the level 6s. Let's see what this line has been leading up to, and the best part is, we have 2 Megas. How wicked is that? Let's start with the mightiest warrior, Achillesmon. Achillesmon is a level 6 green Digimon with 11 KDP. It can digivolve onto a level 5 with Pulsemon as text for a cost of 3. When digivolve, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of their Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. All turns, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, 3 more, trust the top card of your opponent's security stack, 3 less, gain 2 memory. Having an uncommon as a boss monster is definitely an interesting choice, and stealing an effect from a level 5 isn't really inspiring either. Still, being able to trap security in a battle or possibly gain memory to extend a play doesn't make it a bad card, and since it's an archetype with inheritable, it can be 13 KDP all turns and unsuspend thanks to level 5s. And the all turns is once per turn, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's be honest here. I'm really trying hard to gas up this card, but it's clearly a band-aid for a deck that is currently incomplete, and man, I can't wait to swap this card out. Loss. As soon as BT17 drops, take these out of your deck and throw it in a fire. You won't be using this ever again. Now, to finally go into the real boss monster of the deck, Shroudmon. It's a level 6 purple-yellow Digimon with 13 KDP. It can digivolve onto a level 5 with Pulsemon as text for a cost of 5. When digivolving, end of attack once per turn, 3 more. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 7 KDP for their turn, 3 less, delete one of their unsuspended Digimon. All turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area by your opponent's effect, 3 more, by trashing the top card of your security stack, prevents it by leaving. On deletion, recovery +1 until there are 3 cards in your security stack. This demon of a card does a lot, and don't let the huge evo cost deter you. You'll want to run as many of these as you can. While minus 7k doesn't seem like much, that's a lot of level 5s and lower you can get rid of, and the unsuspend delete, though a bit specific, is really strong to get rid of anything. Now the protection is really strong, essentially pairing well with barrier to work with non-battle removal, and it not being once per turn is really strong. The cherry on top of course being the on deletion, so if they somehow do get rid of it, you get to set your security back up to that Magic 3, and still keep your game going. Honestly, the entire line with some exceptions was a bit underwhelming or fine at its best, but this card really makes it all worth it. Sauce. A pretty explosive way to finish this set of Digimon up, and the best part is, we still got a few more cards to go. Now don't think Pulsemon is just chilling by himself. He's got a good buddy to travel along with, and support him. In fact, let's meet him right now. The man himself, Leon! Hacker Judge. Hacker Judge is a 4 play cost tamer with the Abbott Electronics trade. It has security, plays this card without paying the cost. Start of your turn, memory setter. It can mind link onto a Pulsemon in text. It has the rule trade. Name is also treated as Leon Alexander. The inheritable is all turns. While Digimon has Pulsemon in its text, it gains blocker and barrier. End of all turns, you can eject it. Whoa, Leon, but he's a hacker? Wait a minute, that joke doesn't really work here. This is a super solid card to power up your Pulsemon cards, giving them barrier to do some early swings, and lower your security to hit that Magic 3. And blocker for a plan B. Looks like Leon has learned a thing or two from his good pal, AG. Sauce. You'd be majorly stupid to not run 4. But man, if only there was a way to get the tamers out easier. Don't think we're out of the fight just yet. There's still one last technique up this deck's sleeve.
The Thunder Flame Crusher!
Thunder Flame Crusher is a purple-yellow option with a use cost of 6. While you have a Digimon or Tamer of Pulsemon as text, you may ignore this card's color requirements. When this card would be used, by trashing cards from the top of your security up to having 3 left, reduce the cost by 2 for each card trash. Main, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon, then if you have 2 or fewer security cards, place this card at the bottom of your security stack. It has the security effect, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 15 KDP for the turn. Being able to delete a level 5 or lower for a possible cost of 2 is really strong, and if you pay for the full cost, you can tuck this card to the bottom of security to keep that magic 3, with an extremely powerful removal effect. And don't let the color of the option intimidate you, as long as you stay tribal, you can use this card basically whenever you want. Sauce, an awesome way to remove bodies that synergizes with the deck extremely well. Definitely an interesting decision to take heavy inspiration from the Gammamon deck of being all colors being connected by the name, but being able to also on-play if needed and utilize Climbon to take full advantage of the effect. Not to mention the amount of Pulsemon support that exists, like Impulse Memory Boost and Lonke Adastatko, that can fit well into this deck and upcoming versions of it also. I still think the overall set of these cards is sauce,
Nice.
though it definitely needs a lot more work to be consistent, as getting your Tamers out quicker, more ways to get the security to that magic 3 to have the effects online, and more offensive oriented boss monsters. But don't worry folks, just around the corner, there may be a crisis so secret, it may be the answer to this deck's cries for help. I rate this 3 Olympic medals out of 5. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you guys liked it. I know this one's really big one. I think War, I may have taken away your title of the King of Yaps. But regardless, I do hope you guys really liked this video, and please tell us down in the comments, how do you guys feel about the Pulsemon support so far? And are any of you guys playing the deck right now, or plan to play it in the upcoming future? I think it's a really interesting archetype, and not only with the past support, I feel like Pulsemon's just one of those decks that I'll see support just anytime up in the future too. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.